everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my everyday face makeup routine, and yeah, this is just basically what I've been doing every day. It does change slightly, but that just depends on kind of other things like what I'm wearing or eye makeup, whatever, but this is really what I've been wearing this month. So yeah, I pulled open the blinds so I have more light. Hopefully this is better. Like in the lens, I can see that it is a lot brighter, but I hope it's not washing me out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I use is my Revlon Beyond Natural Smoothing Primer, and this just smooths out any pores and yeah, just provides as a base. So I take like a pea-size amount. Sometimes I get more, sometimes less. It just depends on how much I squeeze out, I guess, but that's just about how much I have. I would be careful with primer just because sometimes it can like make you a little bit oily if you apply too much. So I just try to apply it evenly all throughout my face. And I have a mirror right here. You might be able to kind of see the edge of it right here, but yes. And once I have done that, I just take my Urban Decay Primer Potion and prime my eyes so that by the time I get ready for my eyeshadow and eye makeup, it's all ready. And I also put this under my eye so that my under eye concealer or any eyeliner that I put under there will stay put. And this also helps with my lower eyelashes for mascara too. Next, I'm going to be taking my foundation, which is the Revlon Custom Creations in Fair Light. And I take the lightest shade and just a tiny amount. I just squeeze a tiny bit out of the lightest shade, like I said, just like that much. And then rub it between my two fingers. And I just pat this under my eyes. And I use the lightest shade because that brightens them up the most, or brightens up my under eye area the most. And yeah, it just brightens them up. Then once that is patted in, I just take what's left over and kind of just blend it onto the side of my eye and sometimes onto my eyelid to counteract any discoloration. And then I will take number 3 on here and pump, I don't know, I guess a normal amount, like that much, onto the back of my hand. And then I just pat this all over my face. Next, I'm just going to blend in my foundation, and I just use my fingertips and lightly or softly blend it in all over. And I also want to mention that before you start any face makeup, really make sure to moisturize your skin because any dry patches will really show once you put makeup on. The makeup, especially foundation, will just really cling to any dry, flaky parts, and it just really stands out bad and just doesn't look great. So once I have that done, what I do is I take the Revlon Color Stay, and this is a foundation that I've had for a while now, probably too long, and I know that, but I like it, but it's a little too thick for me, like to put all over my face, since I don't, like, I don't know, I don't have that much to cover up, so I feel like it's just too thick. But I take a concealer brush and just kind of dip it in here and get a little bit and just really cover up any areas that I want to cover up. So I have a little spot right here that's kind of in the process of healing, so I just pat it on top of there and just on the entire area, and then just lightly blend it in. And then I'll do my nose a little bit, and yeah, that's pretty much all. I'll do these little spots over here, but I don't know. I just cover up any area that needs just a little bit more concealing. And yeah, that's like all with my foundation. And then I sometimes do this and sometimes don't. I used to be in a really, I don't even know why I said that, but in a routine of using bronzer, but I just haven't been putting it on lately. But when I do, I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and then the Large Angled Contour F40 by Sigma, and just work it onto my cheekbone and my up to my temple. But lately what I've been doing is taking the Smashbox Double Exposure Lip and Cheek Color in Irresistible. And it looks like this, and it is, I've obviously hit pan on it, which is very exciting, but yeah, it's just like a corally orangish red. It's showing up a lot more pink. I'm not exactly sure why. Like, looking at it, it's definitely very orangey and red, but I just take my middle finger and I just stab it in there, and then pat this along my cheek and blend it in. And like with any cream product, you should probably wait a few minutes and let it sink into your skin to see if you need any more, because most of the time you will. So just pat that on. And this looks like a really intimidating dark color. Even on my finger it looks dark, but I mean, it almost goes away to nothing after I let it sit for a minute. Next, I take the Coralista blush by Benefit, which is just a corally pink, and I take that on this big fluffy Bare Minerals brush, just tap it in there, tap off any excess, and then kind of stipple it and rub it in. And this just helps set the blush as well, or the cream blush, as well as add a little bit more color, because that can really fade throughout the day. For my under eye area, before I do my eye makeup, I take the concealer brush, which is the F70, and it is meant for like a cream product, but I just take my setting powder, which is a CoverGirl setting powder, and just rub it in there, tap off any excess, and then just pat it along my under eye area to set my concealer, or my, really what was my foundation, under my eyes. And then the last step, which I sometimes do, sometimes I don't do, is my highlighting, and this is just High Beam by Benefit, and I like this because it's a pink tone, and I have warm toned skin, so it really like reflects nicely off of my skin. But for the summertime, I also have the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer, which, if you can tell, is definitely more bronze and golden, and I think it would look really nice once I'm a little bit tan, because I really don't tan that much, but still. And then I'm going to take a little bit of High Beam and place it on my Cupid's bow and just blend that in, and then whatever is left I'll just kind of bring down the bridge of my nose. And then sometimes I will set it, most of the times I don't though. So yeah, this is my everyday face makeup routine. I'm sorry about the lighting if it was a little bit weird, but I hope you can get over that, maybe. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave any requests down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.